Hello, this is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group, and I've got another update for you on the McMinnville real estate market. This update will cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, March 12th. So I'm going to share my screen with you here now and go through things with you. Before I do, though, always want to put in a plug for my YouTube channel. If you already haven't subscribed yet, to the channel. Certainly welcome you to do that if you find this information of value. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local real estate market. So with that, on with the update. First off, we'll look at active listing activity. This last week, I showed we had 13 new properties come on the market in McMinnville, which is, you can see, is a high for the past 8 weeks here in terms of new listing activity. Ended the week with 45 homes in total on the market, which you can kind of see is a slight high as well for the past 8 weeks. And the median price and the days on market for those active listings had a low of 543 8 weeks back. It got up to 573 a few weeks later, and then it's been bouncing around kind of the 560s. You can kind of see here for the past month. This last week came in at 565,000 again. And then days on market, that has come down from where it started with 60 days to kind of the first 2 weeks of the period, dropped down to a low of 19. And then again, we kind of been bouncing around in the 20s for the most part here. So this last week came in at 25 days of average market time for these 45 listings that are currently on the market. Moving along to pending sales. This last week, I showed we had 9 properties go pending. And you can kind of see that's kind of right in line with kind of where it's been. We had a low of 5 and a high of 10 per week in terms of new pendings. And you can kind of see this nice gradual build up here of kind of pending inventory, so to speak, kind of matching a high here again for the past 8 weeks at 48 homes currently in pending status. And the median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see that's been kind of gradually headed up here. It was at 450 for the first few weeks, then right in the 460 range. Last 2 weeks, we've kind of bumped up into the 480s. So this last week kind of came in at 483,000 for the median price of the 48 homes in pending status. And then days on market, it's been trending down for the overall, started off at 21, dipped down to 10 days. This last week came in at 15 days of average market time for these 48 homes that went pending. So just about 2 weeks on the market on average for the homes that have been going pending. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the information together here, I showed we had 8 homes crossover from pending to sold this last week. That's a slight high for the past 8 weeks in terms of weekly new closings. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity here on a week-by-week basis, I showed we had 23 homes close over the prior 4 weeks. And you can kind of see that's been a nice uptick here for the past 5 weeks now after reaching a low of 12 about 5 weeks back. And then the sold price and days on market information for those sold listings hasn't moved a whole lot. At a high of 470, low of 420, been kind of in the 450 range the past month here. This last week was 455,000. And then days on markets really dropped here over the past month or so. You can kind of see we had a high of 79 days of average market time for the homes that sold here about 5 weeks back. And you can kind of see it's really come down. This last week came in at 9. So these 23 homes that most recently sold had an average days on market of only 9 days. So pretty dramatic decrease as of late. And then the last thing we'll look at is the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is the weeks of inventory. It's quite a range here. We were just about 6 weeks of inventory to begin this 8-week period, and then it shot clear up to about 13 weeks here about 5 weeks back when that had the low number of sales kind of correspond with that. And then it's kind of come down from there. This last week clocked in at just below 8 weeks of inventory. So just currently about 2 months worth of inventory right now in McMinnville based upon what's on the market and how quickly things are selling. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see that that's gradually kind of ticked up here. We had a low of about 92, 93% of original asking price, and it's grown. It's been hanging in right around 98%, 97, 98% of the original asking price here over the past 2 or 3 weeks. So, pricing is definitely kind of recovered here. So, based upon current trends, we've definitely kind of moved more, back towards kind of a seller's market here as of late. And we'll see how the next month or so goes. We had quite a run up in interest rates over the month of February, which I think was probably going to affect things a little bit. But then over the past 2 or 3 days, there's been a big rally in the bond market, which has sent interest rates kind of way back down. So, rates were kind of touching the 7% range again for a 30-year fixed. And that's now back down into the 6.5 to 6.75% range for rates. So, if that keeps trending down, I think we'll probably continue to see strong activity in the market with limited inventory out there right now. So I hope that update has been helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out and see if I can be of any help to you. All my contact information is down below this video in the description. So feel free to give me a call or send me an email, and I'd be happy to help. So I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next video.